Hey everybody, how we doing today? My name is Michael.
And I'm Dione.
And hey, welcome to MS FITZ'S Adventures. Hey, you guys know what to do first, right? Go ahead and go down below. Go ahead and give us that big like. After that, go ahead and subscribe. Hey, and if you ring that bell, you get notifications each time we have a video out. So hey, we'll be right back. We got a lot of things to do. We're still here in Desert Hot Springs. We're going to tell you more in just a couple seconds. We'll be right there. Well, good morning, everybody. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Okay, I am, you too. Dion's off. We got some projects done. We got more projects to do. Yeah. Get one done and something else messes up. Okay, so like we got the, yeah, you saw the video. Yeah, we got the toilet in. Dione put it in, did a really good job. I wanted to show her how, so she did good. She got that in, but guess what? Went to go take a shower and we had no hot water. I have no idea what it was. I know that the wind here have been sustained 40-mile-an-hour winds. It hasn't let up. It's just now, today is Saturday. We're gonna leave here in about 4 days. We got things to do because I can't get out of here when it's windy. I can't get outside and do things, you know, everything blows away. I can't even leave the door open or the camper it might turn over or something because it filled up with air or blow away. I don't know. I mean, literally, it's been really super bad here. Everything's still in its place. You know, you got to go out every couple hours and make sure. But we got that done, the toilet done, and now the hot water heater. So the hot water heater, we're not sure. We ran out of propane to begin with. Well, we didn't run out. We were almost out. We had one more tank. I had to switch a tank. We have 5 tanks. So right now, we got to go fill up a whole 4 tanks anyways.
Yeah.
The propane tank for the barbecue, I think has got a little in it, but we're going to fill that one up. We'll also fill up the 3 or 4 that's over there, or 3 that's over there. So that'll make 4, and then the one that's on the camper we'll leave on because I think it's full. But I don't know if it's fully. I think it is full. Yeah. Because we had it full. When we first got here, we went ahead and did it. Lots of things to do today. We also have to go get the oil changed. I tried to go get the oil changed at the Firestone dealership here in, here in Palm Springs area. I don't recommend them. I recommend most all of the Firestones, but these people are not very good people. They're rip-offs.
A couple of guys at work used them and they don't go back there anymore.
Yeah, I mean, they wanted $149 and they were going to give me a 10% discount because we have a card. But $149 just to get the oil changed. But you got to make a reservation. So we made a reservation at 2 o'clock. We got there at 1:40. We sat there. It's about 2 o'clock, 2:10, something like that, about 2:10.
Yeah. Yeah,
so it was about 2:10, and we decided, hey, I'm going to go up look under the truck, you know, see if everything's okay, anything's leaking, make sure the differential looks good, make sure the wheel bearings are, you know, everything looks good underneath the truck. Nothing's leaking, just for my eyes, so I don't have to get on my hands and knees and go underneath it, because it's already on the lift. I always do it. I guess guys do this. I don't know. So anyways, yeah. So I went outside. Gio says, yeah, I think it's up on the lift. So I went outside and no, it's not on the lift. They moved our car away from where they're going to do the oil change, parked it in the parking lot, and moved 2 more cars ahead of it, one inside and one there. Now it's after 2. That's my appointment time. I was there a half hour, 20 minutes early, and then they had 2 other cars, and the guy's excuse was, oh, we're short, we're behind.
That's what you said last time.
That's what you said last time when we put the differential on the Mustang. That cost her $750 for the differential, when the differential really and truly should only cost $500. So that's for labor, all the parts. He said, oh, well, I got to get this, and yeah, well, that's part of the job, dude. When you're changing the seals, the rear engine, the real seals in the wheels and the rear seals, everything has to have the bearings put in. The seals put in. And it also has to put everything else in that goes in there. It's a job, and you know what to do when you do it. I mean, it tells you on the computer, I'm sure, what to do. So she paid it. I was kind of mad. I didn't say anything, and then we got the oil change there. But see, we use Firestone all the time. And I just want to make that clear. We use Firestone everywhere we go. I mean, we've used it in Oregon, is where we got the card. No, we got it in Spokane, Washington. They were really super nice. The guy up there at the shop, he owned it. He was just really nice. The other place that we always went to,
Durango.
Durango, and they were super very nice.
I used it in Phoenix.
She used it in Phoenix, and people were nice, and they didn't want to rip you off. But $149 for I guess it's normal, 7 quarts, 7.5, 8 quarts of oil for the truck. The labor in it is nothing. Just for the oil and the filter for the truck itself, it's $89 if we went to Lowe's. I mean, if we went to O'Reilly's.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's just like, it just seems to me like that's a lot of money. Now, if I wanted to bring my own oil in, I can't do that. So he said, oh yeah, well, we don't let you do that, but if I have to go get it, I'm gonna mark it up. I don't know, it's $250, $260 maybe, and I don't know, that's just the low end. I don't know what it's gonna cost.
Yeah.
And I said, no, that's kind of a ripoff too, dude. We're in the business. We worked for O'Reilly's. I was a delivery boy. I know what it is. I know what it takes. Come on, that's bull crap. So, yeah. So today we're gonna go to Jiffy Lube.
Yeah.
Here in town. And you know something, they charge $10 less. They check everything, they check your tires, they'll check everything for us, and they keep it all, information, all that stuff. I don't know what these guys do over there. They're just like they're lost or something. You know, I think they have so much work and not enough help, and he must be or the owner must not be a nice person because he can't keep his help.
True.
Because that's what probably it is. So today, this is what we're doing. We're gonna go to the dumpster, dump out our trash because we haven't been able to do that all week. We're also gonna go get propane and get the oil changed. The water heater situation, I went ahead and lifted all the stuff out of the little bunk bed underneath here of ours, and I went ahead and thought we had a new board yesterday, so I put the new board in. Right when I got up, I hate to say it, I was in my long johns and everything, but they were black. You couldn't tell. They weren't whitey-tidies. I went outside, and there's nobody here. Went outside, and I put the new little sparker in that goes tat, 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 makes spark, and then the gas goes in the water heater.
Yep.
Yep. So I put that one in. It was brand new. And then I said, well, that doesn't work, so I don't know. I didn't get any sleep yesterday. I tried to take a nap. I woke up with my nap. I couldn't sleep because I wanted to get this fixed. And yeah, I couldn't get it fixed. So we ordered one more board because I think the board that we had was the board that was used, that we saved. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, so we ordered another board. It should be here tomorrow. I'll put it in, only it's a plug and play. 2 little wires, that's it. And we'll get that done. And yeah, we got more stuff to do all week. So we're gonna have a couple videos coming out before we even leave here, I'm sure. All right, guys, I wanna walk around the camper real quick, show you what's going on. I haven't been around it today. Yeah, it's been really super windy, obviously. Everything looks like it's still here over here. A lot dustier than it was, but yeah, that's here. Water's good, all that stuff's good. The RV Mate people, they are very nice. I went ahead and put out their video online for them to use. They told me that they wanted to use it on Amazon, so they wanted the watermark off. So that's what we did. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and I think what we're gonna do is go dump this out first. We'll come back and yeah, we'll come back here and then we'll go back and get all the propane tanks and go get our oil change, go fill up the propane and do all that stuff. Sound like a good plan?
Yes,
We'll go dump this stuff out first. All right, let's go ahead and go. Get in the truck, we'll go. All right, guys, we'll see you in just a few seconds. I'm just gonna go dump the trash out. You don't need to go with us, and then we'll start putting all our cans in the back, our propane tanks. All right? All right, guys, make sure the door's locked. All right, we're on our way. As we went ahead and just offloaded our box of junk in the big trash can back around the corner and dumped our trash in the regular trash can, we're going to get rid of all these tanks now. Pull this over. This is the new tank I just put on. This is the older tank. Fairy lights. These are fairy lights, if you wonder what these are. Here. Couldn't do it with one hand. Dione had to help me. Try to do too many things by myself sometimes because she's always at work. So this one, like I said, is new. This one is old. Close. All right, so I took the one off. Come back over here, get this one. You gotta get that one. They're all empty. These are all the ones I took off before. Gonna lock them in here some way, put some bungee cords on them or something. Oh, 2. Then we got one more over here, I think. This one here has got some in it, but not a whole lot in it. So I gave us this tank at the Durango. It used to be a KOA years ago. The manager said, hey, you can keep the tank if you want. You can have what's gas that's left in it. You want to get the other basket, please, son? Thanks. So we got 4 tanks to fill up. 2, 4, 6, that's $80 probably. Could be a little more, could be a little less. We'll see when we get there. I'm gonna put this in there. All right, we're gonna lock all these in somehow. So, bungee cords are way back here. All right, guys, we're gonna get these tied in and we're gonna go down and get the propane. We're also gonna go after that and get the oil change. We'll drop back here, drop off our tanks, go get oil changed, and then we gotta go run all the way down to Staples. Right where she works, and deliver the packages that came for the toilet. We never opened them, we're gonna send them back. Since we bought a new toilet, we don't need all that stuff that doesn't fit anyways, right? All right, guys, we'll be right back. We're gonna get this all done. Yep. All right, guys, we just got our propane filled all up. Dione went to go pay for it. She's come up. $75 for propane for 4 5-gallon tanks, and we're done. Now we got to go put these back at home, and then we're gonna go back out again. We'll go ahead and go down to and get our truck oil changed, and then after that we'll drive back down to Palm Springs area, and we'll go stop at Staples to give them this stuff back so we can get our $50 back from that to offset the other parts that we just bought for the water heater. Life's good. Not really, sometimes. All right, guys, we're gonna get in line here to get out of here, and then we're leaving, so hey, here we go. All right, we made it home. Keys in here because we're gonna go back out again. Yeah, we're gonna put all the tanks up. This tank, like I said, is full. Yeah, it's good. Here, Dion's gonna hold this, and I'm gonna start getting these propane tanks out. How's that? We'll get this one. Here, you don't do it, I got it. You just play with the camera, baby. Thank you. All right, follow me. Thank you. Tight, tight, tight. Get these really tight so it stays on there in case of a crash or something. Yeah, okay. So that's on there. Put this one on. All right. All right. Turn them both on. Keep this one on that side. We gotta tighten that up later. All right. So yeah, we got this done. Put the cover back on it, and we'll get the other ones out. Make sure the hoses are okay and not pinched in there, as you can see. Yeah. This will go up and go down now. Go to the top. And just gonna put this like this for right now. When we leave, we'll fix it all up, make sure. We need a new cover. This one's, the top fell off, blew off a long time ago. All right. Yeah, we'll put these there. We're gonna close everything up. Everything's still locked up. Yep. Make sure I did lock everything up. Yep. All right, now we're gonna go get the oil changed at the Jiffy Lube. Jiffy Lube. Woo. Fix the hair there. All right, we ready?
Ready.
All right. Yeah, get the keys, get out of here. Guys, that was pretty easy peasy. We've already got the oil change. We left there. We're just now leaving Staples. We went next door to Smart and Final, and we got us a drink. We got us a pork tenderloin. Well, we got a roast, pork roast. What else did we get? So we got some peanuts from there at Smart and Final, and we got some Kerrygold butter. $20. No, it's $10 for a pound of butter, but that's what we use, so that's what we bought.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we will head off back this way. We're leaving the Palm Springs area. This is the airport right over here. We're just the end of the runway. Lots of shopping, Home Depot. Her Lowe's was right in back of us, actually right next to the Smart and Final that she works at. So yeah, we're gonna go back and yeah, get some stuff done. Well, good morning, everybody. How are you?
Doing good.
Yeah, good morning, y'all. Hey, we kind of did a bunch of stuff yesterday. We got the oil changed.
Yes.
What else we do? We went to the store, got some food, got some ribs to cook. We cooked 2 packages. There's 8 ribs.
Yeah.
Of some little country style ribs, because the other ones, they're the same price, they just didn't have any out, so the country ribs look really good. We went and bought those. Came home and we baked them for a couple hours, and we're gonna eat off of those for a couple days, like one each. And oatmeal for breakfast, and you know, that usual stuff that we normally do, some bananas and some apples and some nuts and stuff, because that's how we've been eating. Yeah. Trying to eat healthier. So good morning, everybody. Today is Sunday, so happy Easter, happy 420. Whoever celebrates either one of those kind of holidays. We seem to celebrate both, right? Or you don't. No, you do. You celebrate Easter, and I celebrate 420. So yeah, it's a split family here. But anyways, yeah, I do both. Hey, we had some problems. Okay, so you know that Dione put in the toilet. The toilet works fine. We got done with everything, and guess what happened? Yeah, the hot water heater wouldn't go on. She went to the store to go get something or something. I don't know what it was. And then I said, well, I'm going to talk to myself. I'm going to go take a shower. So with the new shower head. Well, I turned on the shower head. I thought I had the heater on. What happened was we didn't have any hot water, and I was in there with a cold shower. And that was okay, too, because I was hot and sweaty. Yeah, but it doesn't work. So there's a couple things that we did. Before, we've had problems with this water heater ever since the day one that we bought the camper. The board didn't work, or the igniter wasn't working, or something. I don't know what it was. We ended up getting finally, we've gotten 3 boards. We've gotten now 4 boards because I just bought another one. The igniter went out probably 6 months after we had it, after the board went out. And then we couldn't figure out why it wouldn't start after the board, but it kind of did and kind of didn't. And if it was windy, screw it, couldn't even have any hot water. So that was kind of messed up. So now, I don't know, we bought another board. The board's different. They have an integrated circuit on the board. There's a part on these boards that there's a resistor on them that for some reason, somehow, I don't know what that resistor does or where what that resistor runs or what circuit on that board it goes to, but it seems to overheat and fry up. So I thought we fixed the problem with the last board we bought. I took out the original, no, the second or third board. I don't even remember. I don't think it was the board that we got from, I don't think it was the board that we got from Suburban and from Forest River. I think what it was is, I don't know. We got it, when we got it, the board didn't work. We ordered the board 4 months or 5 months after we got the camper.
Yep.
We finally got the board, we put it in, we had hot water for a while.
Yes.
Then all of a sudden we didn't have hot water for a while.
I know.
And then we had hot water, and then we didn't have hot water. So now it's that way. I know, we're confusing ourselves and you. We just woke up. So what's gonna go on now, I'm gonna try to put on the board, but all right, this is the new one, okay? The other one looks exactly the same. I have one stashed away that I saved that I tried to put in there. This time they didn't put the foam on for some reason. This actually goes in the housing like this. It kind of locks in, it just goes over it. That sticks out there, that plugs in. This plugs in here. That is power, that is ground. So when you look at the wires, red goes over here. And I think it's a yellow or white that goes over on this side for the ground. So that's what that is. And that's how that works. So that's what we got to do. This little thing is a pain in the butt. This one also works for the heater, which we don't use. But I'm assuming there's one in the heater too now. We could have just stolen that one.
Yeah.
Hey, but anyways, yeah. I guess we'll know next time. I just thought of that. All this time I knew it was for both, but we don't use the heater. But you know where we're going, it's right now at night it's 26 degrees. And 26 degrees is a little cold for my taste. How about yours?
Yes.
All right, so let's go outside. We are going to start doing some stuff. She's going to open up the flap on the other side, the little compartment, and we will get out, we're going to get out the hose, and we're going to get out some tools. I'm going to take off the back cover, and then what I'm going to do is try to flush it out and try to change the anode out. I know I have one anode left. I think I bought a package of 2. Maybe I did put it in, maybe we're okay, but I'm going to check on it anyways, clean out the inside, because that could be the reason that it doesn't work. The water heater, that is. One other thing, the water heater, when you do turn it on up here, it stays on for maybe 20, 30, 40 seconds, I don't know, maybe a minute sometimes, and then it turns itself off. We've had winds all week that were so bad, 40 mile sustained winds and maybe 50 and 60 mile gusts that would just blow this camper. As you can see out the window, it's him and I, and that's it on this row. There's some of the park models on that side and park models up further down. But yep, we're pretty much the only ones left over here. There we go. So this is the hot water heater. That is the anode right there. This is the little igniter. You want to go inside and turn it on and let me see what it does. It could be that there's too much air getting to it, but I doubt it. But yeah, if anything else, this is the fire chamber here, the blowers here. This is the anode for the spark. You'll hear it in just a second if it's sparking. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You see how it blew flames out here? Don't know why. Now, since we got it, all the propane filled up again, we haven't tried it. Like I said, it stays on for a few minutes and then it will turn itself off. And then it tries to light again. Something, I can hear something ticking in there. This is the longest it stayed on. Maybe it was the wind. Maybe it was the propane. I put it on yesterday and it turned itself off. I turned it back on again and it went poof like it just did. Maybe I need to take it apart and blow it out somehow. So we'll figure this out, I think. Hey, we might not be doing this today. We see. What do you think, guys? If it's working, I'm not going to mess with it. Here's all the instructions here on how to light it, what to do. This is only a gas heater. It is not a electric and gas. Some folks wanted to give us a propane heater that is an instant-on to try out. We have not got a hold of them since the tariff embargoes and all that crap have been going on. But just before it, they really wanted us to, yeah. So this is the longest it's ever stayed on. I don't know. I think it's fixed. Could have been the tanks not being full. Could have been the wind.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't windy, and I turned it on yesterday, and it went poof.
Maybe there wasn't enough pressure because
We didn't have in all the tanks. That's what I'm telling everybody. I'm not real sure, but I'm sitting here and I'm going to wait for a few minutes and see. I mean, we're going to keep the board.
It's always good to have a spare.
Yeah, even though we know now that the board can be used in the heater and the hot water heater, so if we really had to, we could just steal it from the heater. But that means I'd have to take apart everything, which is no big deal. We just lift up that little table that the air conditioner's on. Because none of that's attached. We haven't finished that yet because we didn't know what we're doing. You know, let me have a talk with you guys just for a second. We're kind of like, come on, baby. Come over here and sit down. Be really nice for Easter Sunday.
Yes.
In 420. So yeah, it should be really nice today. We might go swimming. I know we got to do laundry, and I also know that I have to finish this video and get it out.
Yes.
We were going to do the fixing of all this stuff, but you know something, I'm not touching it if it works. I'm not going to mess with anything anymore.
Try to fix it.
That's it. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Because you start doing something and something else happens, and we're not playing that game. We got to leave. So that's another thing. Today is Sunday. Tomorrow, Monday, we are going to take her car up to, we'll go ahead and record that too. It'll be on the next video probably. We're going to go take it up to Joshua Tree at the storage place that we used before. They can take a car up there for $105 or something like that,
Yeah.
or $75 or something like that, she said. So yeah, she owes us some money anyways. She owes us $25 for a fee. The last fee, the deposit or whatever it was, cleaning deposit for the thing. We never got it, so she knows that. We're going to try to, say that. Hey, blah, blah, blah. She'll know it. She'll give it back to us in this probably, and then we'll just pay the $75 a month for it up here. Because if you think about it, it's going to cost her $300 in gas to get up there, $300 in gas to get back, and then whatever wear and tear and all that other crap. And then I don't have a buddy in the car, and it sucks to not have somebody in the truck with you when you're towing. Hey, how's that side? Does it look okay? Blah, 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 or anything, I mean, I have to call on a radio, and then she can't hear it because her windows are down, because she has no air conditioner, so it's just like a big mess. And I'm like, can we just leave your car here? Do we really need it? She says, no. And I'm like, well, that would be the best thing. So we tried to find some folks around here we'd pay them the money. Nobody really has room. I only know of one more person, but I don't know. I'm not going to ask anybody. I'm sure the one person we did ask, well, and you know who you are, Mr. Dell.
He would have done it if he had room.
Yeah,
but
he would have done
didn't
it.
have room.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. I'd rather give somebody money than give some corporation or somebody else money. I'd rather give somebody that needs the money. But yeah, so yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll take it up there tomorrow anyways. The plan is we'll get it up there and we will leave it up there. Come back. I got to go to the doctor's office and sign a paper that I didn't finish signing. I was like, they have all my information, but they said, can you come up here because I'm going to be in trouble? I said, well, as soon as I can get up there, I'll get up there. And that was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave. So I just need to get up there and sign the paperwork. Which way are we going? We're going north.
Yes.
We don't want to go up. We never like to go up I-5. Maybe come down I-5, but I don't even like doing that. Too much traffic, too much cities going through and all the crap you got to go through all that. I really like going up and down 395 to get to Northern California, to get to Oregon, Washington, Idaho. That's 395 is a really super nice road. Even when it gets into, I think that's the road that was really nice when we were up in Nevada. Remember, it was just like newly paved. It was just flat as flat can be after we've been through all these roads that were crappy and yeah. So that's 395 is the way we're gonna go. It's only gonna take us a few days to get up there. We'll tell you the day that we're leaving, where we're going. So that's after we leave here, probably when we're on the road. And probably that video will come out after we get there because I don't think I'm going to be able to edit. We're going to boondock all the way up, and I just have the one battery box. The one battery box can be charged in the truck, which I'm going to do on the way up too, after we use it. But mostly I need it for my CPAP machine. Unfortunately, I can't sleep without it. See, they got me locked in on it, unfortunately. So, that and the doctor said, I said, maybe bifocals now. He goes, man, you're not going to like them. I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, you're on trifocals. It's hard for your eyes at an older age to go backwards. I'm like, oh, whatever, dude. I think you just want to sell me this stuff. But he said, no. I don't care. I don't have anything to do with Lens Crafters. That's where we went. We went to Lens Crafters. We're waiting for our glasses from them. That was last Saturday. So this is our 8th day out of 15 days waiting, they said.
Yeah.
When we get up to where we're going, there should be a Lens Crafters everywhere, so we'll go up there and get our glasses from there. They'll send it up to them. I think it's $10 a pair of glasses, whatever it is. They'll get them and we'll size them and do all that stuff for us. So we'll get that all done. And hot water heater. Is the light off? Why don't you go see? Why don't you go inside, see if the light's off, and we'll see what's going on with that. I'm going to go over here real quick. Still heating. Boy, that was cold water. Well, anyways, I think, like I said, you're going to like being up there. We'll have a good time. We will tell you on the next video. Actually, we could tell them on this video.
Okay.
We're already gone, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
You
going.
sure?
Sure.
Yeah, this will come
By
out
time-
Wednesday.
Yeah, by the time they see this, we'll probably up there.
All right, you ready to know where we're going? Don't tell anybody else, okay? Just you guys should know. All right, so where we're going to Truckee, California, at Lake Tahoe. That's where we're going. That area, north shore of Lake Tahoe, right outside of Highway 267 is where I lived when I came to California, and I left the desert to go to see my mom and my stepfather up there. They moved up there, and my stepfather had a bad back and needed somebody to help him shovel snow. Actually, my mom missed me, and I'm a mama's boy back then, still are, and neighbors. Anyway, so they moved up there, and I moved up there with them. Good times of my life. I wanted her to go up and see it. We've already been to Tahoe once, North Shore, Kings Beach. Check out that video. The link below will be on that video too. Checked out where we lived. We had a little motel that we could run. We actually had some tenants, some full-time tenants, a couple guys that lived there that worked in the area, and then we had a plant store in the summertime, and we sold house plants in the storefront up above. I think now it's a liquor store / convenient market.
Yeah.
And then in back is some guys that construction company or something that have the back house that we lived in. But Mitch, my stepfather, had a electronics shop, fixed TVs, stereos, tape decks, all sorts of neat stuff up there. He was the only one fixing fixing anything in Tahoe Vista and the North Shore of Lake Tahoe for 7, 8 years. He had a lot of business. Didn't make any money because he was such a nice guy. Oh, that little rubber band that drives it, yeah, that only cost me like $5. It took me like a half. I'll charge you $20 instead of people charging 50 and 60 back then. He just didn't make the money.
He was a nice guy, and he enjoyed doing it. It kept
he
him
loved
occupied.
Yeah, he loved it. He was retired anyways. He just loved doing it. So I like doing this video stuff. So guys, you know what to do, right? Go ahead and go down below. Go ahead and give us that big like. After that, go ahead and subscribe. Hey, if you ring the bell, you'll get notifications each week that we have a video. All right? And hey, get on MS FITZ'S Adventures. Check out our webpage. It's all new. You can get on and buy anything from Amazon on there on our account. We get a little commission if you do, and you actually get a discount if you go from our account to buy any of the RV Mate products that we have over there, or the IceFox camera that's on there. There's a bunch of other stuff. All our cameras, our GoPros are on there, and everything that we've bought is on there from Amazon. We're an Amazon associate. So go ahead and do that, and we'll get a little commission. Or you can always give us a little tip. We have a GoFundMe account. We also have Patreon. You can just go ahead and tip on there if you'd like. I think they take, for every $1 we get, they get 50 cents or a quarter. I think it's a quarter.
Yeah.
Something like that. But anyways, yeah, that's really nice. It helps us out, helps us grow, helps me to keep this channel going, because if not, I don't have any sound for music. I won't have any editing software because I have to pay for it monthly, $24 a month. And the internet from Starlink, I surely would like to get rid of it. It's back here, but I don't know. I don't think I will yet. I might soon though. This went off. I bet you it's hot. We'll go in and see it. And then we'll say goodbye, I guess. Here, let me go inside and I'll see if it's all nice and... Oh, thank you, honey. She's opening the door for me. She's gonna do the dishes. Let's see. I'm gonna go take a shower before you do dishes. Thank you. Oh, look. Is it hot? It's hot. It's nice. It's hot. $115, 200, no, 130 degrees. That's what that is. And I'm letting it all run out so it only get 8-gallon tank. That should kick back on again. Let's see if it does. It's there. Let's do this one more time. We'll run some more water, see? Hot water, get rid of it. It's really hot. It's nice. So what also is happening right now, why it's not going to kick on right now, is because the hose is sitting outside in the hot sun. So the hose water that's going right now into the hot water heater, as it's coming out, the hot water, it's filling it back up again. Usually that'll cool it down a little bit. But what's happening is the water that's in the hose is hot now too. Yep. So it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and take a shower. I'm going to do all this stuff. Obviously it works a little bit. I'll take this board that we have for next time. We'll keep it. They're $27 now. When we first got it, it was $100. $110 we paid for one, $75 we paid for another, and then they started going down in price because they had more problems. All right, guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to say goodbye to y'all. So thank you so very much. We appreciate y'all. We were going to show you how we were going to do this today, but I really don't want to do it to begin with, and it looks like it's working, so that's a good thing. Hey, we'll see you on the flip-flop. Now that you know where we're going, check us out. We'll be leaving in 2 days, right? All right, so tomorrow we take our car up, we pack up the truck when we get back, and hey, we're heading out. Everything's working, hopefully, so far. Whew. Bye, guys. We love y'all. Be kind, be good.
Bye, guys. See you next time.
Y'all have a good one. Love you.